Hello and welcome to Purple Table Tarot. My name is Robin and I will be reading for, I'll be reading for Libra this evening. Okay, Libra, so this is a you and them reading. So I'll be pulling cards on your energy and the energy of your person. And then I'll look at the relationship as it stands at this time and also the potential outcome, okay? Ooh, nice. And I am cleansing the cards and the space with some Palo Santo. And thank you so much for having been patient with me. I know it has taken a week to get the air signs out. Had a couple of sick kids this past week. So there were some barriers, of course. I had to take care of my little ones. So I wasn't able to do any readings. So thank you for being patient. So if this reading resonates, then please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And if it doesn't, go on ahead and check your other zodiacal placements, okay? Typically people will check their sun first because that's the one that they know, but also check your moon and your rising sign. You can also look at your Venus, your North Node, in case you find any messages there. If you don't know what those placements are, you can also go to Astrolab. Astrolab has an E on the end. So you could check that, and you put in your birthday, where you were born, like what city, state, country, province, whatever, and what time you were born. And that will give you your proper placements. Okay. So keep in mind that this is a general reading and the energies can be flip-flopped, okay? But this message is for Libra. This message is for Libra. Spirit, I invite messages for Libra and their person for their greatest and highest good at this time. Helpful messages, any messages that they need to know, just to be more informative and maybe give some guidance or some reassurance, whatever the case may be. We are open to whatever message that you are willing to provide. Please and thank you. Libra, this is for Libra. Okay. Bottom of the deck energy, we have the Knight of Wands. So feeling very passionate and fired up about something. Maybe also feeling playful, non-committal, just wanting to kind of go with the flow and have fun. But, you know, whatever it is, it's fun and fiery and passionate and all the things. All right, so Libra, on your side, 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups, and 2 of Pentacles. So, I mean, you're standing in your power right now. It's like you got your singledom. You're very aware of your singleness. But that's a good thing, It's like the Nine of Pentacles is like the Empress's little sister, right? It's like you have all your tangibles on lock. You're feeling good in your independence and, really steady, sturdy, stable, and grounded, you know? It's good. It's a powerful, strong energy to occupy, right? And, there is a soul connection here. There's something that you're feeling, that you're grieving, that you're sad about, okay? But, perhaps there was some juggling on your part. Perhaps there was some sort of, maybe you were kind of divvying your time, your energy, balancing maybe like a work and a side hustle, just kind of trying to keep a lot of things together, right? You had a lot of balls in the air here, and it could have felt like a balancing act, Libra. Maybe spreading yourself a little thin, but really trying to keep everything together. And in that, I mean, there can be a relationship here. I'm not exactly sure yet if this Six of Cups is talking about your feelings with regard to this person, but there is a sweetness, there's a soul recognition there. This can be a sibling or this can be a soulmate of some kind, but whatever it may be, you have nostalgia. You could be looking back on this connection and feeling a sense of sweetness, like there's a bitter sweetness here with the Five of Cups. Okay. It could also be that despite this grief that you are finding some sense of healing and connecting with other people in your life that are, like some siblings that you could be close to, or friends that you're close to, or just a connection that's really speaking to that, inner child in you. Trying to find your like a child energy right now, which makes sense. We're basically on the, we had the spring equinox already, March 21st. Yeah. And so spring is like getting in touch with that inner child energy, right? But there is something here that's a little bittersweet for you. Okay, maybe even a little bit more on the bitter side, but we'll see. For your person, the Ace of Cups, the Chariot, Six of Swords, and Ace of Swords. Yeah, I mean, I feel like your person, in the context of this relationship, what they brought was a sense of how they wanted to embody themselves, how they wanted to show up in this relationship. And I think when they came into it, they were offering you a cup, There was this brand new beginning. It very well may have been a false start, with the Six of Swords here. There was a moving away, and either they were moving away from you and going somewhere else, or maybe they came in. Maybe they were coming in from something that had just been turbulent in their life. But ultimately, there is a truth here. They were bringing in a cup with emotion, love, could have been a, brand new offer. But also there's a truth at the bottom of all this. And in the context right now, it's like there's the Five of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Chariot. And so the Hierophant being in the middle, that's a sense of commitment. You guys could have shared values, or maybe you have values that are very different from one another, and that could be a point of contention on some level, given that there's grief here, and the Chariot is here, but the Chariot is taken off that way. So we'll see. It's like we got the Chariot going this way, but we got the Six of Swords. The boat is coming in this way. How are they wanting to embody themselves? How are they wanting to show up in this love offer, given what they're coming from and given their truth? And here you are single, and there's a soul recognition here, you know, but perhaps there's a bit of grief on your side because you're trying to juggle. Maybe you're juggling this relationship with work. Maybe you're just a really busy person, and you know, maybe you weren't ready or expecting this love offer. We'll see. And so in the potential outcome, it's like the Two of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. You know, what is the truth here about this commitment, this long-term commitment? Can you have a long-term commitment if you're juggling so many things? Is this a very stable place to start a relationship from? Is it a stable place? Are you in sure-footedness in any kind of effort to have a long-term commitment, right? And that can be the truth of the matter here. Okay, but we'll look and we'll clarify something. We'll clarify and see. Okay. I mean, you could have very well just been cruising along in your life and your singlehood, feeling good, feeling saucy. And then bing, bang, boom, this person's like, oh, Knight of Wands. I want that energy all the time here. Let's try this for this commitment. And maybe you're like, no, as much as that might sound appealing, the sadness because I can't accept that. I don't know. Could be like I can't accept your love offer right now because I'm juggling all kinds of stuff and I'm actually pretty comfortable in my singledom, but I really, really, you know, value this friendship, value this connection that we have. Okay. So Libra, let's look. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Lovers, the Eight of Swords, and the Page of Wands. So I think that, you know, this person came in with their cup, right? And it was this, like, what's this? Like, here's a new opportunity. Oh my God, my clothes. I'm like fighting with my clothes right now. Sorry. I have this really like loose fitting like outfit on and I'm trying to move around in my chair. Sorry. And I'm like getting caught with my own clothes. Okay. So I think that this person came in with a love offer, right? And you're pretty steady in your singlehood. You're out there, you're having fun, and you're really not wanting to tie yourself down to anything. But they're like, yeah, this is just too good. You know, like I want this all the time. Like, hey, let's commit this. Let's do this thing. And you're like, well, that's a possibility to, you know, to have this union. But actually, that kind of freaks me out. That kind of freaks me out a little bit. So maybe you're getting a little freaked out by that, and hence it's like, oh, you know, this could also be regret. This could also be thinking about cups that have spilled in the past, right? So this could be like, well, when it comes to commitment, I don't have a lot of good memories about, you know, commitment and being in relationship. I've had some grief over that kind of stuff in the past, so I don't know about this. This is really, I'm overthinking this a little bit. I get the sense that that's where that is coming from. Okay. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Ah! Jeez Louise. Sorry, guys. Okay. So this person with their Ace of Cups, it's clarified by the King of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. So this person came in offering you their cup, and they are very they're very good looking. They're very sturdy and delicious and like all the things, right? They're coming in with like King of Wands energy, which is like really attractive, sturdy leader. You know, they came in with this leadership energy with regard to this cup, right? Because the King of Wands is facing this cup. So I feel like they're holding this cup for you and they're like offering it to you. And then the Queen of Swords has their back to them, and she's the one that's really more discerning, right? And this is also air energy. So like you're, you know, Libra, this is Libra energy, air sign energy here. Could be, you know, Gemini or Aquarius too, but I'd have to think about that. But either way, it's an air sign, air. So I think that they are offering you the cup with regard to this long-term commitment here, but you're kind of like being a bit more discerning about that. You're not entirely sure. You're trying to get, I mean, you have some clarity, but I get the sense that you didn't have good experiences in the past. You're just like, I'm not just gonna get all wrapped up in my emotions here and just like go with the flow. Like, I need to think about this. And thinking about it, you have a little bit too much. I mean, the offer is very appealing to you, but there's a part of this offer that can, you know, when considering this, can also make you feel very new in this area, very vulnerable. Because when you're on your own, you've got your own stuff together, you know what to expect here. Getting into a commitment, getting into a relationship, especially with a long-term offer, that can feel very vulnerable, okay? It's enticing, but it's scary, okay? Five of Cups. There's the Knight of Wands again, right? Okay, so for the Five of Cups, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. So I feel like your experience of love in the past has been something that has always been really sweet and passionate and, you know, really hot. But when it came to actually continuing to invest and see the fruits of the labor show up, that you haven't had really like good experiences when it has come to commitment, maybe lately. Because the thing is that there's grief here when it comes to, you know, Knight of Cups and Knight of Wands energy. It's like these are the two folks who are here for a good time, not a long time. And I mean, it can be very fun and charming and sweet and like lovely and passionate and all the things, you know, but perhaps you've given it a whirl in the past and you're like, yeah, it never got anywhere. Like my experience is that it doesn't last very long. So here comes this king, and you're being very discerning about this offer because of past experiences. You're like, I've dealt with a ton of knights in my time, but have you ever really dealt with a king? Like, here's this king, and you're like, okay, are you really a king? Or are you, you know, gonna show up in this knight energy, this moving, fast-paced moving energy? Okay. Let's look at the Chariot. How is this person embodying? Come on. Okay. So clarifying the Chariot, we have the Moon, Justice, and the Five of Cups. And this is your card, Libra. Here you are. And so I think that the Five of Cups energy, it's like on your side here, but also over here, right next to the Justice. I mean, I think that this person is bringing in this energy towards you, bringing you this offer, but perhaps they don't quite see yet that you have pain in your past from past experiences with love. Because, you know, with Justice being here, it's like you want balance, you want truth, you want to get to the bare bones of the situation. Like, you're not here to mess around. You know what I mean? Like, you've messed around, right? And messing around can be fun. Maybe there was a part of you that had been in this experience before and were like, I'm not going to be in this spot again. So guess what? I'm going to play and I'm going to really embrace my singleness and just totally be single and be fine with that. Like I've, you know, like I think that that's a part of the energy here too. And here comes this offer and you're being very discerned. But I don't know whether or not this person can see that. Because with the Moon, it's hidden. I think that they're hopeful. I think that they are coming towards you. I think that they want you for sure, you know, but I get the sense you're not sure about it yet. You're overthinking it a bit, which rightfully so. You've had past experiences that would warrant that hesitation, and that's okay. You could take the time that you need to take, because what's meant for you will not pass you by, right? But I also would wonder what kind of, if you were to maybe open up communication here and let this person know, so it wasn't hidden how you feel and what you've experienced in the past here. You know, sharing that information. Perhaps there's a part of you that feels wary even about sharing that, because it's like, okay, well, if I share that, that's vulnerable, you know, and if I share that, could they use that against me somehow? Okay. So for the Six of Cups, we have the Queen of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this is like what I'm getting from this is that your memories of soul connections in the past have left you waiting and feeling out in the cold when you were like here with your Queen of Cups energy. Like, you know, it's like, okay, well, if I really step into this place of being vulnerable, opening up my heart, being loving and offering my love in such a very pure, real, authentic way, you know, is that going to leave me waiting and feeling like out in the cold, you know? Because those are some of the bittersweet memories that I have, actually more bitter than sweet, to be frank. The other thing is that this is also a card of children and childhood, okay? So if you think about your own experience in childhood, about what love looked like for you, whether it be with you and your caregivers, or even between your caregivers, what you saw as an example could have been. And then, if it was happening between them, then clearly that expression of love, that practice of love sharing and this and that relationship is going to be, you know, is going to be also practiced with you on some level as well, right? Because people love the way that they love. Granted, you're not going to love your spouse in the same manner in which you love your children, but the tone and tenor can very much take the same shape, whether or not there was waiting for affection to come, right? Waiting for there to be empathy. And while you're waiting, there's feelings of being left out and abandoned, things like that, right? So this can be also an echo of your childhood, given these experiences of then coming together with people who have really just been here temporarily, filling you with the hope of a connection of longer term. That's why it's harder when it comes to longer term offers. You know, it can be hard to trust because you can't really see whether or not it's a true deal. Is this the real deal or what? Hence, you know, being very like mindful of what's fair, being very discerning when it comes to weighing what you're seeing, what you're feeling, what, you know. And this is actually so much more of a mind energy, clear cut, clear seeing, you know. You don't want that. You don't want that to happen again, I don't think. I mean, hence being very discerning around offers such as this. You know, here it is. Of course, you're going to be drawn in by this offer, but it's going to bring a lot of anxiety, the potential of this. Is this real? Is this true? Okay, so yeah, I think that this Six of Swords, these folks in the boat, right? Like the Six of Swords means, you know, going towards calmer waters, coming away from something. Maybe this person actually has to move to come and be with you. But here's the thing, as I'm looking at the cards, this boat is coming in. It's coming toward. It's not going away. And with the Six of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups, this person, this is a return. This is a coming home. This is a coming in, showing up, right? There's ego here, but this person is also stable, just like you, in their singledom, right? Which is like when you show up in a relationship with this energy on board, which you also have on your side as well, that's some of the healthiest energy that you could bring into a relationship. These kinds of things right here, these two folks bring interdependence. And interdependence is a very, very healthy way to be in a romantic relationship, to be in a committed partnership of any kind, truly. And here's the Ten of Cups. It's like wish fulfillment. I'm getting the sense that this person might be the real deal. I don't want to speak too soon, but I get the sense that this person's bringing some really, really, really good energy your way. Yeah. Okay. What's up with this juggling business? Two of Pentacles. Yeah. The Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. So this Two of Pentacles for you is, should I or shouldn't I? Should I be vulnerable and accept this person's offer or no? I'm feeling a soul connection here. But this can also remind me of soul connections I've had in the past where I ended up out in the cold and totally bummed. And with the Seven of Wands here, it's like there's a defensiveness. And with this Knight of Swords, which is air, which is mind energy, I feel like the Knight of Swords is your own inner voice coming in to reinforce these boundaries, reinforce this defensiveness, and defending against the planting the new seed. Here you have 2 pentacles. Should I or shouldn't I? Here you have 1. A decision has been made, right? Where are you going to plant your seed? With the 7 of Wands, it's like, yeah, there's a defensive stance, but what are you defending against? Are you defending against an angry mob? Are you defending against like a bunch of people that are singing your praises with their wands? They're like, yay! Like, what is it, right? It's like you can't see what these people are, but you're like, rah, like, oh, gotta keep my guard up, because guess what? Here comes this. Here's the inner voice, right? The Knight of Swords coming in. Don't forget what happened before. You know what I mean? It's like that's what I'm getting from this. That's what I'm getting from this. Like your inner critic, your inner judge, your inner I don't know, like the inner voice comes in. And who knows? Maybe this inner voice can see right through this. If I was in your shoes, I would be like, oh my gosh, yeah, this person's got all kinds of good stuff to offer, but here we are with the truth, okay? What is the truth? What is the truth here about this person? Are they really, like, I mean, they're showing up with the King energy. They're showing up with coming towards you with a very stable offer, with the wish fulfillment. Okay, Ace of Swords. What? I think that the truth of the matter here is that this person is just as worried about this as you are. And that they too feel vulnerable. They too feel like a newbie. They actually embody the King of Wands energy, right? And this 9 of Pentacles energy. And they know that they can show up and offer this 10 of Cups. But the truth is on their side that they're really worried because they feel like, you know, they have this offer for you for this long term, right? Commitment. And I think that they may get a sense of your hesitation because they can feel your back. You know, there's a part of you that's like guarded, right? They know that you have the heavy, like you're very discerned with the Queen of Swords energy here, right? Very smart. You want to be very mindful. Like you want to make the right decision. And they can see that. I get the sense that they sense that in you, and they look confident, and they probably really are confident, but they're worried because, like, you know, beneath it all, they too are feeling vulnerable as well. With the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, they're coming in, like, and the pages are like the aces in a way, right? They're the characters that want to start something new. Maybe while this person is coming in, with the Ace of Cups energy, perhaps they haven't fully communicated that, right? Because with the King of Wands, there's action. You know, perhaps they haven't said to you. They're showing you how they feel based on what they're doing on their actions, right? But they haven't quite had the conversation yet. There's a timidity, is that a right word? There's a timidness when it comes to, you know, having this conversation with you. They want to have this conversation. Maybe they're watching your social media, maybe not. But like, they are here in them, even in a vulnerable space. Like, here's my pentacle, you know. I know you're trying to decide with the 2 pentacles juggling and this and that, but I got my I want to give this here. Here's my pentacle, right? I want to plant this seed. And in the middle, you got the 10 of Pentacles. You got the 10 of Pentacles between you here, and you got the 10 of Pentacles up here, which is clarifying this offer that this person is making. So, I mean, I think that if you guys have discussed this, I don't know if you've discussed it yet. It might just be in a feeling and action stage, because we got the feelings, action, the thoughts, action, potential action, overthinking, and of course there's the Lovers. There's this energy here. Maybe there's a part of this person that's like, oh, I'm like worried that the truth is that I come in all like super confident and stuff, but I'm really feeling quite vulnerable here. You too, right? You get a very sweet energy. I really like both of these people. And I understand this hesitancy here. And I'm also like, aw, this person's really putting their best foot forward, but they're also feeling a bit scared too. Okay, let's look at the Hierophant here. And at the bottom, we have the 3 of Cups. You know, you guys definitely have the basis of a very sweet friendship. There's a sweet soul connection here. Maybe you guys have been friends for a long time and they're finally coming out with it, being like, hey man, like, what do you say? And you're like, what? Okay, Hierophant. Aw, okay, yeah. So we got the Temperance, the 5 of Wands, and the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups falls on this person's side. So you got 3 pages over here. Page of Cups, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Or not Wands, sorry. Page of Swords. But you have the Page of Wands on your side. Do I take this action or not? What action do I take, you know? Do I have the conversation? Here's my cup, you know, very sweet, right? But this is clarifying the commitment. Over here, which is Temperance, that's very, very transformative, like very, like with the 2 cups pouring into each other, right? Like balancing things out. There is an integration with this card to a degree. This is also very, very transformative on a soul level for the person who carries this energy. For this invitation, you know that this commitment would change you on a very, very deep level, okay? And there's conflict about that. May or may not be between you two on, I mean, it could be that perhaps there is some conflict about whether or not to take this offer. There is inner conflict on your part whether or not to take this offer. You're thinking you're overthinking it quite a bit, because you know how much it would change you, right? And so this can also, you know, this is an internal struggle type card too. What action should I take? You know, there could also be outside people, friends, family, whoever. Oh, do it, do this. No, do this, do that. You know, it's like there's all kinds of ideas on how to do the thing. And ultimately that causes kind of internal conflict about like, what do I do? Like, how do I do this? So yeah, this person is offering you their cup in a very sweet way. And this is, you know, that this is a long-term offer, right? And you know that it would change you, and there's conflict that you feel about that on an internal level, and maybe even, you know, I don't get this. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you're getting input from other people about whether or not to do it or not, blah, 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 you know. But I feel like that's kind of more on a personal level. Oh my goodness. So clarifying the Ten of Pentacles in the middle of you guys in the potential outcome here. There's the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Like, okay, this person is genuine. This person is genuine. If there's a part of you that's worrying about whether or not this person is the real deal, they're the real deal. They are the real deal, okay? And with this long-term commitment, it will be full of love, full of nurturing, empathy, kindness, understanding, growth, like beautiful energy here. Like, just really, really, really good energy. And with the Knight of Pentacles in the middle, what that's saying to me is that this, in the middle of you two, that right now it's the energy about this, the intentions around this are moving, but moving very, very slowly. Okay? Moving very slowly, but the person, and you know, from the Page of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles, we see an evolution here. There's a growing, there's a forward movement. And this Knight sees the long vision, is committed, no matter how long it takes. It's a very, very patient energy. And it appears to me that if you were to choose to move forward, that you would be bringing a lot of growth mindset, long-term longevity. This person's bringing, like, you would both be bringing your A game to this relationship if you so choose it. This is like one of the best readings, love readings I've seen and done in a while. Not that I've been doing this for a very long time on YouTube, but honestly, this is like so good. This is so good. If you don't take this person, give them my number, okay? Oh man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes. I don't even know what else to say. Like, there you have it. Like, let's pull some animal cards for this. Like, Libra, if you've been on the fence, you got the green light. If you have been on the fence, you have the green light. Even this person's making me swoon. Oh, sweet. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Wolf, Pathfinder, release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. Yeah, I think that's good. Release your past, because I think it's the past that's holding you back. It's these memories of this stuff where it's like, here for a good time, not a long time, la-di-da. And I've waited a long time for the real deal to show up, and I'll believe it when I see it. But I'm telling you, it's here. This person's the real deal, Libra. Okay. Dragonfly, magic. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Yeah. Seriously, I'm going to put that between you guys because that's what I feel is really happening right here. Is there's some magic. Okay, Lion, higher calling. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim. See the 3 of these cards in a row about let go of the past. It's like, yeah, I mean, this person, okay, anyway. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. Very nice. And what I was going to say about that is that I feel like that speaks to this page energy that, like, deep down, like, this person is also scared too, right? You know? And so there you have it. Like, this energy is medicine for this. For this timid, kind of unsure, like, there's a showing up in a very strong way. Okay? Let's see. So I'm going to leave it there. I don't think there needs to be anything else to be said. So Libra, that was your amazing 5-star reading here, in my opinion. That's beautiful energy. So I hope this helped, and I will see you on the next one. Okay, thanks. Bye.